Welcome to today's episode, where we dive into the fascinating world of large language models and their evolving capabilities. Joining us is Dr. Emily Carter, an expert in AI and machine learning. Emily, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to chat about these developments.
Let's start with the basics. We know LLMs are powerful, but they lack explicit thinking abilities. Why is that a problem?
Great question. LLMs are incredible at generating text, but complex tasks often need reasoning and planning. Think of it like this. If you ask a model to solve a puzzle or plan a marketing strategy, it needs to think through the steps. Without explicit thinking, it can struggle with these tasks.
So how does thought preference optimization, or TPO, come into play here?
TPO is a game changer. Imagine teaching a model to think by having it generate thoughts before it responds. It's like brainstorming. TPO uses an iterative search and optimization process to refine these thoughts, making the model's responses more coherent and effective, all without needing extra human data.
That sounds impressive. But what are the main challenges in training LLMs to think?
The biggest hurdle is the lack of supervised training data. Human writing rarely includes our thought processes, so models don't have examples to learn from. It's like trying to learn to cook without ever seeing a recipe.
How does TPO address these challenges?
TPO cleverly sidesteps the need for human-curated thoughts. Instead, it uses a judge model to evaluate the quality of responses. The model generates thoughts, and the judge assesses the final answer. If the response is good, it implies the thoughts were on the right track. This feedback loop helps the model improve over time.
Can you give us an example of how TPO improves performance in real-world tasks?
Absolutely. Take marketing, for instance. A model using TPO can think through a campaign strategy, considering audience, timing, and messaging. It's not just spitting out ideas, but evaluating and refining them, leading to more effective marketing plans.
What about the obstacles you mentioned, like evaluating internal thoughts?
Evaluating thoughts is tricky because we can't see inside the model's mind. By using the judge model to focus on the output, we indirectly assess the quality of those internal thoughts. It's a bit like judging a chef by tasting the final dish rather than watching them cook.
That's a clever workaround. What broader implications does this have for LLMs?
Thinking LLMs could revolutionize how we use AI. Beyond traditional reasoning tasks, they could excel in areas like health diagnostics or personalized education, adapting to new challenges with improved instruction following.
And what about future directions? Where do you see this heading?
The future is bright. We're looking at refining these techniques further, perhaps integrating more advanced judge models, or exploring new domains where LLMs can apply their enhanced thinking abilities. The goal is to make AI more adaptable and useful across diverse fields.
Fascinating insights, Emily. Thanks for sharing your expertise with us today.
My pleasure. It's an exciting time for AI, and I'm thrilled to be part of the conversation.